Hello, everybody, and welcome to Two Brothers Talk Big Brother Podcast, Episode 1. My name is Cody O'Toole, and I have my guest, who is my brother, Ryan. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, bro? You guys, if you don't know who I am, I'm Ryan O'Toole. I'm sure most of you guys watching know who I am. Ryan O'Toole, the movie reviewer on my channel, and Cody O'Toole, my editor. I'm on Cody's channel because we're talking Big Brother. We're not talking about movies because me and Cody, Big Brother's our favorite reality TV show, and we have season 20 coming up Wednesday night. And Cody, I'm excited to talk predictions with you, all the house guests, and who we think they're going to end up. So I'm ready to get into this.
Absolutely, man. And you said it. Big Brother is our show. We love watching the show every summer. It's probably our favorite time of the year for sure, just because of that reason. We love this show very much. And, we wanted to do a podcast. I kind of enjoy this kind of setup. And I know you've always wanted to do a podcast. So I'm like, you know what? Hey, let's talk about something we both love. That's Big Brother, and put it out there for everybody else to watch and enjoy. And we hope you guys do that. So if you guys are watching this on the reback, tell us about Big Brother. Make your predictions down below. We want to talk about Big Brother. We're going to be doing this all summer long, talking Big Brother. We're going to have some special guests too, some that Ryan has found in this movie reviewing community that he's a part of. Another good friend of ours, Zach Pope, his description. And in the description box, you'll find all of our social media links where you guys can go follow us and talk more Big Brother with us there. But we're going to get started, and we're actually going to have two podcasts here before the actual season starts, which is this upcoming Wednesday night, which is super, very exciting. We're going to be breaking down all 8 female contestants and all male contestants for Big Brother 20. We're starting with the females, of course, because females first, of course. Ryan, I'm really excited to get into these females, talk about these players, and sort of make our predictions as to see how we think they're going to do going into the house. So, are you ready, dude?
Yeah, I'm ready to get into it, bro.
All right, say no more. We're going to get right into this, guys, because we do have 8 females here to talk about, and they all are different in their own right. So let's get started. We're going to go in alphabetical order here by first name, and let's start off with our first house guest, which is Angela Rummins. Angela Rummins. She is 26 years old. She is from Hilton Head, South Carolina. She currently lives in Playa Vista, California. And she is a fitness model, Ryan. And actually, a fun fact about this girl before you sort of give me your opening thoughts on her. I heard a rumor that she actually got very far into the casting process in Big Brother 17, but unfortunately didn't make the final cut. And they sort of did callbacks this season and asked if Angela wanted to come back. And here she is. She made the cast for Big Brother 20. So, Ryan, talk about her a little bit, your thoughts, then we'll go into a little bit of her bio.
Yeah, she's very interesting. I liked her interview she had with what's her name?
Ika, who was on Big Brother Canada.
Ika, yeah, I liked her interview a lot. She's good looking. She's very hot. I think she's the hottest house guest I've seen. Yeah, she sounds like she loves the show, and to hear she made it far in the audition process, it was good. I mean, she sounds like she's ready to do this, and I like the way she talked about she didn't love Josh.
Right.
At all.
Yeah.
So she doesn't like those people with those big personalities and stuff. It seems like she's going to play her own game and not really be the queen of all the girls and all that. I'm looking forward to seeing how she does. And yeah, I think she seems like an interesting player.
I'm right there with you, man. I thought overall in this whole cast, I don't see a lot of game players, but she is definitely one of the game players, I think. I think she's coming in with a good mindset. She apparently they brought her back for a reason, right? When she didn't get on the first time. So they must love something about this girl. They see something in her. And I think I'm with you on the attractive level. I think she's definitely the most attractive girl in the house for sure. A couple of things she mentioned on her CBS bio, which I'm looking at right now. 3 adjectives that describe her. She said spontaneous, scheming, and headstrong. And I think we touched on the headstrong. It seems like she has the right mindset, and she's going to go in there and knows what she wants to do. But those are other different adjectives that I think are going to stand out for sure. What's the most difficult part living in the Big Brother house? She says the lack of social media.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not being able to talk with her parents, which is understandable, I'm sure. I mean, me that's auditioned for the show, not being able to talk to you guys, that would be really, really difficult. So that makes sense for sure. This one's interesting, and I kind of want your opinion on this, Ryan. Which past Big Brother cast member do you like most? She says Rachel Riley.
Makes sense. makes sense. Rachel's a great competitor. I can't blame her. She's one of the best female competitors to play the game. She has her own personality. She's not afraid of anything, and I could see some Rachel similarities in her.
Yeah, I'm with you. And she basically just said what you said. She said how physical she loved. She loved seeing how physical she was, along with she sees a lot of her in Rachel. So that's interesting to see if that sort of interesting will come out. I think Rachel, when you think of Rachel, like she was not afraid to be in your face. So are we going to see that from Angela, or are we going to see the physical, strong competitor from her? I'm curious to see which side she's really talking about. She talks about her strategy. She feels like she's intelligent and she has run her own business before. She's also an Olympic athlete. I didn't know if you knew that, Ryan.
I did not.
Trained Olympic athlete. I forgot in what. It's a very obscure thing. But she says she's very lovable and not afraid to use her sexuality to get ahead. So it's very interesting. I think she's going to be a strong player. I really do. As far as how far she'll get with that, though, that's going to be the interesting one, because I'm not sure if people are going to notice that she's a physical threat right away, and people might see that as a threat. I think if she keeps her mind right and she downplays her physical strength a little bit and not go in like Rachel Riley, I think she'll have a chance to go far, make it at least a jury. But if she's going in just talking the way she is, again, we've only seen 2 interviews out there on the internet. We've seen the ones with Ross Matthews and then the ones with Ika. So going off from what we've seen, I'm with you, man. I really love her. But as far as how far she'll get, it just honestly depends on how much she downplays her physical strengths.
Yeah, totally agree. I think she's seen the show before, so I think she'll know what to do. Going with an open mind, not going hot-headed and win so many comps. Are we doing predictions? Who we think they're going to end up?
What do you think, man? How far do you think she'll get in the game?
I have her as jury. I think she'll make it to jury. I don't think she's going to win, if you ask me. I'm crazy to say it because I haven't seen them in the house.
Yeah.
But this is just my prediction. I predict that Angela is going to make jury.
At least jury. Okay. I think I'm with you on that too, man. Yeah. I think she's going to play too strong enough to like slide under the radar, and she won't make it to that final, but I can see her in the jury for sure. I'm with you, man. Do you think she'll hit a showmance?
She's the best looking. I don't know why any guy would not want to go out. Yeah, me in particular. Maybe
we'll see. It's all a maybe at this point, but I think we're both in agreement with Angela making the jury. All right, so let's move on to our next contestant, Ryan, and keeping on with the A's, and they have very similar names. This is Angie Rockstar. Angie Rockstar Lantry is our next competitor here we're going to be talking about. Angie's 34 years old. She's from Columbia, MD. What's MD?
Maryland?
I think it might be Maryland. And she lives in Maryland currently, and she is a stay-at-home mom, Ryan. 34 years old, and she actually just had her third child not too long ago.
Oh, she's one of the parents in the house.
She is, one of the – I think there's 2 parents maybe this season.
Yeah, 2 parents. We'll talk about it with the guys.
We will, yes, in our next podcast. But, Ryan, quick thoughts on Angie.
I was not a fan of her watching her interview. I didn't see much of it. I was like, yeah, this is fine enough for me. She's she looks kind of okay. She has big glasses and pink hair, so I don't know how she'll do, honestly. If people will find her as not kind of like a floater. She looks like a floater. Again, she's a stay-at-home mom, which I respect that in women, but I don't know how she'll do, honestly. I don't know. She doesn't look like she'll do well in physical competitions, but maybe might have a good social game. Who knows?
Yeah. The first 2 things that stand out to me was, of course, her big glasses, and just her crazy hair too. So for me, I see her having a hard time blending in. She's definitely going to stand out. Yeah. She's definitely going to be the center of attention in that regard. I don't know how she's going to blend in with this group of people from what I've seen. I think that might be tough for her, along with what I've heard is that she's watched clips of Big Brother, but she's never sat down and watched Big Brother. Her parents are big fans of the show, but I'm not necessarily sure how much she's watched the show. That's not good. That's not good. But going on here more, 3 adjectives to describe her. She says electric, entertaining, and magical. Magical. This is really interesting, though, Ryan. I think you'll get a kick out of this. Which past Big Brother players do you like the most? I like Joey from season 16.
Who was Joey again?
The one who was first out with the crazy hair.
I'm blanking. Who is Joey again? Oh, wait. Is it the girl with the blue hair?
Yes, the blue hair. She also mentions Frankie Grande
man.
as one of her favorites, too.
Oh, my God.
I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Is she saying she wants to go out first? Is that what she's saying?
Wow. Is that the motivation?
But let's look at her strategy here. She says you have to ride the middle for a few weeks. Do well enough in competitions not to be the first out, but don't win the HOH too soon. So she kind of has an idea of what's going on, which is a little bit interesting to see. She said she wants to try and play an honest game too, but be adaptable.
No.
I don't know. That's pretty hard to do in the Big Brother house.
You can't be honest. You gotta lie.
Fun facts about herself. She used to work at a traveling petting zoo.
I never heard of that before.
And a unicorn walked her down the aisle. And she gave natural birth to all her kids. So she could play the mother card. She could play, hey, come on, I have kids. Come on. That might be an advantage to her in the game. But Ryan, let's make our predictions. Let's just say it at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Pre-jury. I have her first or second.
Really? That low? Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I could be so wrong, but what if she just made final 3?
Oh man, that would be a shocker.
That would be amazing. Sure. Oh my god, I don't see nothing of her doing well, being a floater and all that.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm with you on the fact that she'll be definitely pre-jury. I'm with you on that. I don't know if she'll be the first one out, though. It'll be interesting. I think she'll maybe be that last one before the jury starts. I don't know. I think she might find a way to engage herself, or she could just be totally looked at as a freak and see you later. It just all depends.
Yeah.
So, but I think we're in the same mindset for pre-jury for Angie Rockstar. All right. So let's go to our third female here to talk about, Ryan. We're going on to Bailey Dayton. Bailey Dayton. She is 25 years old. She
has the Bible.
She does, yes. She's 25. Her hometown is Lee's Summit, Montana. I think it's Montana, MO.
Montana.
And she currently lives in Atlanta, Georgia. She is a flight attendant. This is the one who I also heard that they found her through Instagram. That's what I heard.
Instagram.
That's where I heard. Casting found her through Instagram. So, Ryan, from the interviews that you've seen, what are your quick thoughts on Bailey?
Again, kind of okay. She has like a sassy type of talk.
Yeah.
She brought up the Bible. She kind of reminds me of 2 characters, Jocasta and Dominique.
Yes.
From past. And I'm not just saying that because of, race, but it's her similarities. Like she has the Bible, she's into God and all that. Kind of like Jocasta. And she kind of has the personality of Dominique. She could get in confrontations or she could be level-headed. So she seems like she'll be good, try to have a social game, but I don't know how she's going to be. She kind of seems confrontational just based on her personality.
Yeah, that's the vibe I got too. Yeah, definitely confrontational. Not afraid to tell you how it is.
Yeah,
sort of upfront, and I'm in your face, and that this is what you get with me, kind of girl.
Yeah,
definitely. 3 adjectives. She says, engulfing, adventurous, and unpredictable. I mean, that could be interesting in the Big Brother house for sure. Another thing to point out: a lot of these people are either yoga instructors or like to do yoga. She's one of them. A lot of them this season. I don't know what that is. But she thinks the most difficult part about living in the house will be not psyching herself out. It's obviously a game and I'm a competitor, but I've seen how quickly people turn on one another. I mean, yeah, that's a part of the game. So at least you're not completely oblivious going inside of the house. Which character is her favorite? Which Big Brother player? She said Donnie Thompson is one of her favorites.
Great pick.
I mean, I love Donnie. I mean, Donnie, of course, his social game wasn't one of the best, only because, he was old and he didn't want to stay up with all these people.
He was the father.
Yeah, the father figure there for everybody kind of person. But this is what her strategy is to win Big Brother. She said she wants to be Miss Congeniality. She doesn't want to be fake or too nice. She also wants everyone to fear her a little bit. How's that? How's that going to work? If you want people to fear you, you're going to be one of the first ones out. But I think what she's trying to say is she wants people to know that she'll be competing and trying her best in the house. So that's interesting to think about. She also mentioned that she doesn't like to be poked as a flight attendant. Seems like people really piss her off easily. That's where I got the confrontational kind of side of her. And you mentioned this, Ryan, a couple of she is taking a Bible into the house, so that she's very religious. And some fun facts about her. She's the first ever African-American Miss Missouri. So there you go. I was once on a flight where the engine blew. That's kind of freaky. That's a little. And she said she gets hit on every day while being a flight attendant. So
that's common. Yeah.
Do you think that'll happen in the Big Brother house, Ryan? Can you see her guys being attracted to Bailey?
Possibly. Yeah, she's definitely good looking. But I don't know how focused people are going to be on showmances. The people are there to win the game. But yeah, right. Just as everybody says, you never know. You never know.
Absolutely, absolutely, dude. So let's make our predictions on Bailey here. I actually have her making the jury, Ryan. I do. I think she's going to make it. Barely, though. I think she's going to be like the first or second member of the jury. I think she's going to find herself in a situation where she's going to join an alliance where it's like a vote. Like, you know what? Yeah, we'll bring you into this alliance and you can sort of ride the coattail for a little bit, but we're not really looking after you kind of thing. I don't really see her going to the finals. When we say finals, Ryan, we're going to mean that as top 3. Okay, when you say that. But yeah, I think she's going to be like jury number 1 or 2.
I have her pre-jury.
Interesting. Okay.
Just the last one, the last 5th member of the pre-jury.
Gotcha.
I think she'll be in a situation where she has to win a competition, but she doesn't, and everyone's against her. Maybe like a big fight goes down.
Interesting.
She has to win, but I think she'll come off. She'll lose and she'll get eliminated. That's my prediction.
Yeah, a big downfall for her could definitely be her mouth. I could see that for sure. But I think we're in the same ballpark, too. You have her like just missing the jury. I have her just getting into the jury. So that's pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to a quick name change, but not by much. We're going from Bailey to Haley. Not too far off. Very interesting how that worked out. But, Ryan, we're going to move on to Haley Boucher. Haley Boucher is coming up next. She's 21 years old. I believe the youngest contestant in the Big Brother house this summer. She's 21, like I said. She's from Village Mills, Texas. She currently lives in College Station, Texas, and she's a college student at Texas A&M, if I'm pretty sure. I think she's a psychology major, too, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely a young contestant. Obviously, she is the minimum age to get inside the house. So talk about Haley a little bit, Ryan. What do you think?
Yeah, I like her. I like her personality. She's looks like she's going to play her strong game. I think she'll have a great social game. That'll be her biggest strength. She doesn't look like a physical comp. I don't think she'll do well in that. But I think she'll be good, like a trustworthy house guest. Like, her social game will be her biggest strength. I think that's the biggest trait to have in the Big Brother house. And yeah, I liked her interview. She has her own way, her personality, and I think she'll play a good game. I really think she will.
I'm right there with you on all of those things. She's also very attractive, for sure. I think that might help her out as well. But I want to ask you this question, which is one of my potential problems with Haley, is her age. She's 21 years old. Do you think people will try and take advantage of that and, like, use her youngness to, like, have her sort of do things for her? Or do you think that she can be independent from what you've seen? Do you feel like she can, hold her own and, try and do things on her own a little bit?
I think she could do it on her own.
Yeah.
I don't see that much.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a little bit of that in her too. I think she's a leader. I think I'm worried about the age thing though, because I mean, 21. I mean, Ramses was 21, I believe, last season. So I mean, again, we'll see.
I don't know. People are being curious about age now because Steve and Ian won.
I mean, she could be looked at as, I don't know. It's just something to think about being so young. But taking a look at a little bit more about her, what do you think will be the most difficult part about living in the house? The lack of contact with family. I mean, that's pretty obvious for sure.
Cliche.
Favorite cast member? She has my personal pick, Derek from season 16.
That's a great choice.
It is a great choice. It's a great choice. But she said, I felt like he played an honest and goal-oriented game. There was never any move that he made me question. I mean, yeah, he was very, very particular in his gameplay for sure. And I also heard that she wants to try and play a similar game to Derek, is what I heard. I don't know, man. I mean, that's really hard. I mean, that includes not going on the block. That includes, just
hiding behind the shadows.
Yeah, have everyone doing your dirty work for you, kind of thing. I just don't know how that could pan out for her. I think you should go in there and try and play your own game, maybe personally.
Absolutely.
This is what she has for her strategy. I plan on using my school major psychology to analyze and deceive house guests. I know it's probably common for people to say that. She wants to feel out house guests first before she makes any big moves, which is a fair point to make. Yeah. But using her psychology background, do you think that could be helpful for her?
Yeah, psychology is a big part.
I mean,
reading people,
the mental game. Yeah,
reading people, what they're feeling, and
yeah, the mental game for sure. I mean, we'll see how that goes. Maybe the youngness will help. She's young, and there really is no excuse for her to be tired, all that kind of stuff. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Some fun facts about her, though, which is interesting. In 6th grade, I found out I was adopted. Wow. So that's an interesting fun fact for sure. I have 2 fears that seem unreasonable. She has a fear of chainsaws and crossing the street. just 2 interesting fun facts about her. But I think from the 2 interviews that we've seen, I'm with you, Ryan. I like her. But I'm going to let you start first with your prediction as to where you think Haley will fall this season.
Yeah, I have her in jury. I think she'll be in the middle of the jury. Okay. I think she'll be a good ally. She'll have a great social game. I think her what's probably going to be her downfall is maybe not winning when she needs to. Like the physical. I think she'll do well maybe in smart POV comps and all that, but I think like if it's a physical comp, maybe like the hanging on the thingy, that type of competition, that's probably going to be her downfall. But I have her going jury.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that, man. I think, again, I'm going to keep bringing up the age. I just think people have lived longer, and she might find herself in a situation where it's like, I could also see her falling into a showmance too, kind of thing, and that having an effect her game. Yeah. I could definitely see that happening. I just can't.
That could happen.
I just can't see her in that final 3. I just can't. No, I don't know. I think she'll just miss out, kind of thing. Maybe she'll come in like 5th or 4th, somewhere around there. I think she'll get close, but I just can't see her getting to that top 3. That's where I kind of have Haley at this point. But Ryan, we're going to move on here to our fifth competitor we're going to talk about up next for the females. That's Caitlin Herman. Caitlin Herman is up next. Caitlin is 24 years old. Her hometown
pretty young.
Pretty young. Not much older than me being 23. Hometown in Plainview, New York. She currently lives in Encino, California, and she's a life coach at 24 years old.
Oh, life
coach. She's giving people life advice at 24. Have you lived long enough to give people life advice?
It's too young to give life advice.
But yeah, her interviews were very interesting, though, Ryan. This is a very interesting character coming onto the show. Talk to me about it, Ryan.
Very weird. Very weird. In her interview with Ika, she didn't talk at all once about the game. Just
not much,
advice.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence about her. I don't know how big of a fan she is of the game. Yeah. She didn't talk much about it. She'll probably get along with people.
You think so?
I think she'll be a good motivation person.
I just have one word, Ryan. I have a floater. I think this is going to be a huge floater this season.
Yeah, she's in float for me for sure.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen enough from these interviews to where I think, okay, you're going to put some strategy into this. I mean, she can read, what is it? What can she read?
She can read
like her strategy. She said she's going to use her intuition, her sensitivity of energy, and messages from her guides to help me direct which way to move throughout the house. She has people inside her head, Ryan. I plan to be that person that creates a sense of calm in the house. She can read I forgot what the word is, but like she can like read people and like she can like sort of like feel what's going on with them. So
Yeah. That's what psych people do.
I think she's just gonna float. I really don't see much strategy in her gameplay. I don't see much of her making big game moves. I feel like she's gonna listen to what people tell her to do. I don't know. I just can't see much of a strong gameplay from Caitlyn this season. While she is attractive, she's a good-looking girl, I would say personally. But which past Big Brother cast member do you like most? She has Victor from season 18, which is very interesting to me. He was a comp beast. I don't see her being a comp beast.
And he came back on the show twice.
Exactly. So I just putting those two together, I don't see it. I don't see much for Caitlyn. I just can't see her. I don't want to say connecting with anybody because that's too soon to say, but just like finding her way in the house. You know what I mean? Like I think she's just gonna find herself in a situation where she maybe has a friend, but it's not enough to like get anywhere. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. She does say she has a strategy to win the game. She says she often catches herself sleeping with her eyes open. Again, just very weird. Yeah, just kind of, yeah. I mean, your face says it all, Ryan. So let's just go right on to our predictions for Caitlyn this season, Ryan. I know you have her in the top 3.
I have her just making jury.
Oh, okay. So you have her like just getting there. Okay.
I think she'll fly under the radar the first 5 weeks. But she's not going to be known. Like she's going to be that person like no one forgets she's even in the house.
Really?
But I have 5 people I think that could be out first, in my opinion. I think she'll talk her way. Maybe her looks could be her advantage, but I agree. She'll be a floater. Absolutely. I don't see her. If she's even a big fan of the show, hasn't even explained it.
I think she's
she's just going to be one of the weirder ones in the house and the most unpredictable. I could be totally wrong. She could be the first one out, but I have her being the first member of the jury because I think she'll use her looks and her social game to get her that far, but not far to top 3.
Yeah, okay. I have her pre-jury guy. I'm sorry, I just can't see her fitting in with this group of people. Again, I say that now, but watch her make it like to the final 3.
Yeah.
The only way I can see her making it to at least jury, Ryan, is probably your point. She's attractive. Some guy might bring her into an alliance kind of thing, but yeah. I'm going with pre-jury for Caitlyn for me. All right, so we have 3 more females to talk about, Ryan. We're just going to continue right along. We're going to be talking about Casey Clark up next. Casey Clark. Casey is 30. She's 30 years old. She currently lives in, she was born in San Diego, California, but now she lives in Tempe, Arizona, not too far from Mr. Zach Pope, who will be joining us every now and then. And she is a pro football player. She's a pro football player, which is very cool, but could also be a downfall in this game. Ryan, what are your quick thoughts on Casey?
I'm telling you guys, Casey is my favorite female in the house.
I'm right there with you.
I really like this girl. I think she's going to do extremely well in this game, but I'm concerned about her physical comps.
Yes.
And that people could find her maybe as a Christmas like that.
Good comparison. Good comparison.
She's like the Christmas this year. She could be really good at competitions, but I think she's going to have a great social game.
Yeah,
that's the big thing. In her interview, like she said in her interview, she's like a chameleon. She can get along with every personality possible. I think she'll play a smart game. I think she'll be strategic, trustworthy, and I think she'll make it far for sure.
I think she's going to blend in really well. I think I can see that with her personality. I can see her getting along with everybody. I can sort of see that sneaking under the radar kind of thing going on here with Casey. I'm with you, man. This one and another one we haven't talked about yet, which I'll explain why, is my favorite girls. But I'm kind of tossed between, but I'm leaning more towards Casey because of the well-rounded game she has. I think she can have. She has potential, Ryan. She really has potential to go far in this game. Looking at some of the adjectives, fun, positive, and athletic. She liked Cody Nixon. That was Cody from 18, 19 last season. He liked Cody. He went against the grain when everyone else in the house wanted to follow Paul. That's right. Cody stayed true to himself. That is true. So
Yeah,
fair enough
that
with
is
that. But
true.
that's an interesting pick. That's an interesting pick for sure. And you said it right. She said her strategy is to use her social skills to her advantage. She's a big time people person. I think that's huge in the Big Brother house, getting to know people for sure. She doesn't want to seem too much of a threat at the beginning because she comes off as intimidating. That's going to be the big thing for her. She needs to like make herself seem like she is approachable. You know what I mean? She can't. She's going to come off like a physical threat, but you know she needs to be approachable and all those things. A couple of fun facts about herself. Why not? Big Brother is the only TV show and I watch in a tradition with her dad. I was fiercely loyal to my first job in high school and worked at Smart and Final for 11 years. Not sure what that is, but I just read a fun fact about her. But yeah, dude, I think we're on the same page. We have very high hopes for Casey. And I think if she says what she says she can do, Ryan, we could be seeing this girl going really far in the game. Which leads me to your prediction, Ryan. Where do you have her?
Top 3.
Top 3. Now
I have her just being the third one.
Oh, you don't have her winning. Okay. Interesting.
I think I have her not winning. But I have her as the third and final member of the jury. And here's why. I think this is gonna be a male dominant game this year. I really do.
It usually is, but yeah.
I think she's gonna be the strongest female competitor this year.
I'm with you on that.
Comes to social and physical. She's gonna be smart, but I think it's gonna come down to the final HOH competition. The third and final part, the weight thingy.
Yeah,
I think the smarts is gonna get her and the other person is gonna win.
Okay.
But I think she'll be the final member of the jury. She'll play a great game.
People will see her as too much of a threat and a likable person, whereas they don't want to take her to the final two. Gotcha.
That where she'll have a lot of jury votes.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
That's my projection.
Okay. Top 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my winner.
Your winner.
This is my winner of Big Brother 20. While I know I'm hesitant to say that with her physical traits, and also my past 3 winners have been the first one out. So maybe I shouldn't say she's my winner, but guys, I think she has the tools and the personality and the character traits to go really far in this game. We have her top 3. I have her winning this game, Ryan. She needs to play her cards right. I think she's going to make a lot of friends, not a lot of enemies, and people are going to do a lot of things for her. It's a bold prediction, but Ryan, this is my winner. This is my winner.
I don't blame you. She's great. She's great.
I'm going with a girl this time too. I usually don't go with a girl, but I just loved her interviews. I loved how she handled herself. She always had an answer for something, and she never really hesitated when answering. So I really like that about her for sure. And I have Casey taking it all. Now, the next girl we're going to be talking about is my second favorite, and could be my favorite in some cases just based on what she said. That is Rachel Swindler. Rachel Swindler is up next. Rachel's 29 years old. She's originally from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, but she now lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Ryan, she is a Vegas entertainer. So she is out there entertaining the wonderful city of Las Vegas. So Ryan, based on the interviews you've seen, and what are you thinking of Rachel?
Rachel's my second favorite female.
Hey, look at that.
I like Rachel. She's great. She has a great personality, and she's different. She's different. She's good looking as well.
Yeah,
and
she's
one of the things that's interesting about her was her interview with Ika and how she's going to use her sexual
womanly ways,
womanly ways to please people. But I think she'll have a really good social game. She also has an answer for everything. And I think she'll go far in this game. I think she'll be smart and not be stupid. And who knows? I think she'll do well. And she wants to be in a showman's.
Yeah, she was definitely not hesitant to say that. She wasn't like, we'll see what happens. No, she said she wanted to be in a showman's, which is my problem with Rachel. One of my problems with Rachel. I think she's going to be very entertaining. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. People are going to want to be around her. She's an entertainer, right? I mean, she definitely knows how to like get people to like her. So I think that'll be an advantage to her. The showmance is the problem, though. Now, showmances have worked in the past. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that she's going in there and wanting one doesn't really work out, especially in the real world too. You don't go out like looking for a girlfriend; they sort of just come your way, or a significant other. You know what I mean? So I think that could be interesting. Hopefully, she doesn't fall head over heels over a guy, and it just affects her game, and she loses loses where she is and what she has to do. Because Ryan, I'm with you. She's a very strong competitor, and again, like Casey, she has the tools to go far in this game. I'm with you on that, man, for sure. Let's see. Brittany Haynes is her favorite Big Brother player, which I can see a lot of similarities. Brittany was entertaining. Brittany was a very good player too. I think one thing led to her downfall, but I'm okay with that pick. That's a good pick. She said she wants to have a balance between a social and a physical game. She could come off as a physical threat. I'm not sure. I think Casey has more of that problem, but yeah, what do you think of that?
Yeah, definitely. I really liked her in her interviews as well. The showmance does kind of bother me too. Yeah. But if I'm just going right into my prediction, I have her making jury.
Okay. So we're gonna go right into it. Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. I have her making jury. I think she'll be good, but I am worried about the showmance. I agree.
I think that could lead to her downfall for sure. But you have her like do you have her like late in the jury or one of the first or the middle?
One of the first.
Really? Okay.
Maybe the third.
Interesting. I think Rachel could be a victim of a double eviction.
Yeah.
I could see that happening. She could be like someone wins and they're like, man, at this point, like Rachel needs to get out of here kind of thing. So I'm with you on making jury. I think she'll be like halfway, like maybe somewhere in the middle of the jury. I would love to see her go farther, but the showman scares me. The fact and wanting and desiring of a showmance kind of just sets me back a little bit from Rachel. She's attractive, don't get me wrong. She can definitely get a showmance very easily, but it's the fact that she wants it. And I just hope that doesn't affect her and what the goal is in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to be talking about the last female here, Ryan, to end this part of the podcast. Then we will start our second episode and talking about the males. But first, let's talk about our final female competitor. That is Sam Bledsoe. Sam Bledsoe is our final female in the house this summer. She's 27 years old. She's from Storts Draft, Virginia, and she currently lives in Storts Draft, Virginia. And she's a welder. Very interesting occupation there. I think also she's a hairdresser. And she was also something else, too. I don't know off the top of my head. But she has some experience in a lot of things. A very heavy accent, too. Very heavy accent. Ryan, talk about Sam.
I didn't like her that much.
Interesting.
She has no personality.
Ooh.
I don't see much in her. She's a wielder, really.
A welder,
she didn't have much, like, high spirit, high energy. I don't see her making far at all.
Interesting. Okay, I disagree with the personality. I think it's there. It's just, is it gonna mesh with this group of people? I think that's maybe what you're questioning too. She is different than everybody from what we've seen, but Big Brother does a good job of trying to mix things up a little bit. Let's look down here at some of the things about her. Three adjectives, not activities, that describe her: multi-faced, charming, and charismatic. So you have the charming in there with the southern accent. I feel like people will find her adorable and cute and oh, she's so sweet. How can we let her out? She's going to be too nice. I think that's going to be her downfall. I can't see her making a big move. I can't see her, backdooring somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think she has an in her. I think she's one of those people. Danielle Donato is her favorite cast member, which is interesting. She said, I think I'm starting off with my natural advantages for her strategy. My personality is perfectly suited for the social experiment. I mean, that's strong words to say going in, but I don't know. She wants to lay low at first and just have fun. I just can't. I think she's too nice. I just can't see her making a big move when she needs to, and people are going to notice that as a weakness. Fun facts about her. I used to be a hairstylist. We talked about that. I raised honeybees, and she catches critters, snakes, and raccoons with her bare hands.
Wow.
Interesting fact there.
Yeah.
But Sam, it's kind of tough to tell. Again, she could go in there and she could get lucky and get into an alliance, or just people can't see any connection with her. And I think for some of her, just herself alone, just being so nice and coming off so nice in her interviews could lead to her downfall. So I guess I'll start off by saying I think I have her pre-jury. I think she's going to be on maybe first one out. I think I kind of have her that low, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm on the same ballpark. Pre-jury. Top two.
Top two out. Interesting. Okay, so we just don't really see her fitting in with this group of people, it seems like.
No.
All right. So, Ryan, those are all the 8 people, I guess, 8 females. I guess to end it off real quick, let's just quickly go over our favorites one more time, and I think we both agree it's Casey.
Yes.
Casey, 100%. All righty. Well, guys, you heard it from us. We think Casey is the strongest female entering the Big Brother 20 house this season. We want to hear from you guys, so please let us know in the comment section who you guys think is some of the stronger who is some of your favorite females entering the house. If we're wrong, let us know. Hey, we could totally be wrong. That's what opinions are all about, and we're super excited to be talking about Big Brother this summer. Ryan, I know you have a YouTube channel and you have a Twitter, so definitely it's in the description box. But Ryan, tell us about it.
I do movie reviews over on my channel. Cody is one of my co-hosts on my game show Rotten or Fresh, which is a game show where I invite in smaller, underrated YouTube movie reviewers to compete in a game show about the website Rotten Tomatoes. And it's a lot of fun. I do movie reviews, ranking videos on big blockbuster movies after they come out, the franchises. And I do other things too. Blu-ray videos from time to time, just all things movies. So if you guys love movies and you want to hear my opinions on movies, definitely come subscribe to my channel. But yeah, thank you, Cody, for creating this Big Brother podcast. I can't wait to get into this season, to talk with Zach as well. I'm just excited to get into Big Brother, and this was a blast.
Absolutely, do. We're definitely looking forward to this summer. If you guys want to find me on Twitter, you can at Cody_O'Toole. You can talk about Big Brother with me. I'll be over there talking about it. We can't wait to talk more Big Brother this summer. Zach's going to be joining us, another great YouTube. His channel link, his YouTube channel and his Twitter.
Another movie reviewer.
Yes, all in the description box down below. Guys, this is going to do it for episode 1 of the Two Brothers Talking Big Brother podcast. Look forward to episode 2 coming up very soon, in a matter of minutes maybe. We're going to be talking about the 8 gentlemen entering the Big Brother house this season. We can't wait to talk about that with you guys. And until then, we will see you then. Have a great time, everybody. See you later.